I might just turn off the combat at the moment. Cause I'm not in the mood to fight. I don't really have everyone set up in a way that facilitates a decent, like, straight up brawl with normal enemies. It's more focused in on doing other stuff, which is kind of where that, like, is gonna be a bit of a struggle. Ooh, Dark Shield. I wonder if that resists darkness. Nullifies darkness. Ooh, look how fancy that is. Could be useful later. That's a special tool we'll use later. Nothing else on this part of the map. I don't know where I'm going. I know there's another spot I didn't take. More stairs. There's a chest I'm missing here, but this is where the blue chest is. A fancy floor here. Is this... Oh, yep, there's the dude. This is the floor I'm supposed to be on, I guess. Oh yeah, this is like normal temple stuff. I'm sure we'll get conversation pieces here. Oh. Okay.
Let's see. It says... Observations of the crystal. Submitted by... What? Victoress Court?
I guess that was as much as we get. The energy within the crystals may be categorized by their names, viz. Fire, water, wind, and earth. The amplification effect of a crystal only extends to its corresponding element. For instance, the efficacy still? No, there's no N. Efficacy of this crystal extends to soil, land, mud, rock, and the like. Efficacy, I think, is... I sound like an idiot. It is for that reason the Orthodoxy names this the Earth Crystal. As for the method of extracting the energy it holds within...
Wow! Not that I really understand.
Yeah, I don't know what that word means either, Tiz.
Yes, I'm afraid I didn't follow that either. It seems... I must look beyond what I had thought was simple desecration of the crystal.
I was gonna say, there's like a lot of other things to read.
The healing waves emanating from the crystal. This one also reads, submitted by Victoress Court.
Two kinds of waves have been observed emanating from the Earth Crystal. The waves that amplify white magic efficacy were likely used by the Orthodoxy for benediction, healing, and exorcism. I might not know what the word means, but clearly Victor doesn't have a great vocabulary. I say, not finding the word vocabulary. I was gonna say dictionary. He doesn't have a great encyclopedia of words. The waves that amplify black magic efficacy were likely used for retribution and attacks upon enemies of the faith. The Lord Marshal ordered that only those waves that amplify white magic are to be extracted and utilized. A new technique wherein an extraction cable is attached to the surface of the crystal without doing it harm has greatly advanced our work.
It seems they truly wish to advance medicine.
I would hope so.
That treatment Idia's mother was receiving must have resulted from this research.
How could have such worthy efforts gone so terribly wrong?
The
Oh,
healing
shit.
wave.
I wasn't paying attention. That's what I get for looking at my
Seems they
phone.
truly wished.
That treatment...
How could have...
I was just trying to look up efficacy.
Interim report on alchemical life research. Oh, this one reads, submitted by Vincent S. Cord.
I think efficacy is the correct way to pronounce it. Let's hear it right now. See? What? Did you even hear that? I don't know if you can even hear that, actually. It's really low. Wait. Turn that shit up.
Efficacy.
Too loud. Anyways, where were we? Alchemical Life Research. Submitted by Vincent S. Court. Who would have thought? A tome entitled Alchemical Life was found among a trove of forbidden volumes seized from the Orthodoxy. But rather than some book of the occult dealing in miracles and manifestations, it is an ancient book of medicine. It claims the crystal's white waves can stimulate an individual's cells, and the black waves can link cells between individuals.
Alchemical life? They went beyond merely saving lives?
Wait, there's more. This so-called alchemical life is unstable, and keeping the resulting subjects alive comes at great difficulty. So, it seems they proposed that the research be shut down.
That's enough. Efficacy. Efficacy. What's in the chest? Earth Charm. Wonder if we'll need that for later. Anything cool over here? Seems like a suspicious spot. More notes. Kind of figured, because we're not going to see, like, corpses
Let's
here.
see. Oh, this is an account by a crystallist of high standing.
It's a lot.
This is what the author wrote about the Great Plague.
At least it's not Vincent. The terrible plague ravaging the world finally reached their shores. Already there are those falling ill in villages to the east. To halt its spread to Orthodoxy headquarters, top officials of the faith have closed all roads and forbidden the influx of people and goods. Controversy arose when a young cleric appealed to his superiors to use the power of the earth crystal for purification and medical treatment. But the proposal had no hope of approval, as we hold the crystal as sacred. The hierarchy ignored it. The purging of refugees for seeking to thwart the blockade was as a scene from hell. The purged believers were hailed as martyrs.
How terrible! How could they be so cruel?
By saying we had no other choice, no doubt.
But to have a way to battle the plague and not use it? They simply forsook them. The end of the plague. The date is much later than the past entries.
Yeah, I'd imagine the end would have been later than the beginning, but whatever. The young cleric appealed to his superiors day after day to no avail. When the Great Plague showed signs of abating, the Orthodoxy was overjoyed. Those who had advocated the blockade were showered with praise. Some days later, the young cleric was summoned before the Vestal, whereupon he was mocked and reprimanded for hours on end. They just, like, had him show up just to be like, haha, loser, wouldn't have worked, we did the right thing. The plague wiped out his village of birth, save for a few who escaped, and many other villages within the faith's land suffered the same fate. Henceforth, the young cleric was never again seen amongst the ranks of the Crystal Orthodoxy. Perhaps he was shipped to a post of no consequence, or fallen away altogether.
He sounded like a hero in the making. If he had counted among the Orthodoxy's leaders, this land would have perhaps changed for the better.
But who was the young cleric?
But then perhaps I wouldn't have been here with you today.
The end of the world. And I feel fine.
The world.
Orthodoxy's head temple has already fallen, and it shall not be long now before my refuge, too, is discovered by the invaders. The Earth Vessel was dragged before their leader. It was the once young cleric, now a seasoned soldier, fearless and self-assured. The vessel faced him, hurling words of contempt and scorn, but ere she could finish, an enraged member of his guard cut her down with a stroke of his long blade, and Sephiroth? Sorry, got a little carried away, and the vessel's body fell silently to the floor. All is lost.
So that's how the Earth Vestal was slain.
What an awful tale. With a stroke of his long blade.
I don't even know, like, should I know who you're trying to talk about there? That's enough. I don't know actually what long blade means in this scenario. Like, I don't know who has a long blade. All I can think about is like Sephiroth with his Giga Sword.
The Reconquest of Eternia. I wonder what it says in here.
So many things.
The Reconquest campaign. Troop deployments.
Our uprising was lacking in everything. Troops, armaments, cultivation of informants within the Orthodoxy. The Crystal Orthodoxy would soon put their plans in motion. The debate between our Lord Templar and the Sage continued. At the end of 3 days and 3 nights, our Lord Templar gave the order to strike. His family was to remain behind in this land. We departed before sunrise the next day. We procured weapons and ammunition in Anchime and then slipped secretly into Eisenberg. From northern Eisenberg, 3 fortified airships took us across the highlands, at last entering the land of Eternia. An abridged listing of our main invasion forces follows. The valiant Usurper Brave the Templar. Our Lord Templar insisted we name him as Usurper. Assault troops for the Temple of Earth, there to take the Earth Crystal and protect our Crystal's technology squad. Swordmaster Nobutsuna Kamazumi, I guess he would have a long sword. Commander Hayredin Barbarossa, Lieutenant Commander Dr. Vincent Escort, Technology Squad Leader, accompanied by his 10-year-old son serving as his assistant. Technology Squad Leader. Assault troops for the Orthodoxies had Templar. They are to halt all of the institution's functions and seize all of its forbidden tomes and assets. Sir Argent Hinkle, Commander Fior de Rosa, Lieutenant Commander Barris Lear, Officer in Training Eridus Profiteer, and Dr. Queda. Doors Occupation Forces for the City of Eternia. These troops will be assigned to keep the peace and prepare for the laying of the cables. Keep the peace. Spellfencer Sigma Kent, Commander Inheria Venus, Officer in Training Holly White, Medic in Training. Just all of the people we've seen. Was that the Reconquest part? Like, that was such a long
Head
note.
Temple Occupation. It says this one is written by Sir Argent Heinkel, Commander.
Once the Temple of Earth fell, the news of the Earth vessel's demise reached the resistance at the head temple. They quickly surrendered. The Orthodoxy soldiers and leaders were stripped of their weapons and confined to the temple. The Lord Templar strictly forbade us from rampant slaughter and maltreatment of the vanquished. None have yet disobeyed his order. Those sympathetic to our cause were allowed to join us, while those who refused were to be released. As for Aretus Profiteer, the man sent for the treasure house to seize the Orthodoxy's assets, sent to the treasure house, unsavory rumors about him soon began to circulate. Investigation into bribes by former Orthodoxy officials and the large-scale disappearance of artworks from the treasure house is underway. Dr. Queda, tasked with deciphering the Orthodoxy's forbidden spells, continues to meet clandestinely with his Lieutenant De Rosa. We know that they were plotting some kind of uprising. In comparison, Barris Lear's simple enthusiasm for more fighting is almost refreshing to see. Lurs. I don't remember who Bara Lur was.
The Occupation of the City. This one says it's written by Commander Sigma Kent.
It's kind of weird to think that Kent was actually like a member of the team, because he just seemed like he was a mercenary hired on. Months has passed since our bloodless occupation of the city of Eternia, and the people are finally beginning to settle into their daily lives. Inheria, originally from the city, doggedly patrols its streets, saying, "I shall defend the city that is home to my master's training grounds." The occupation force is also comprised of others from this land. Perhaps that is another reason for the easing of the people's fears. A few days prior, it was announced that this land had been rechristened the Duchy of Eternia. A member of the royal bloodline that once ruled Eternia before the Crystal Orthodoxy was restored to power as Archduke, and named himself Grand Marshal of the Eternian forces. The Lord Templar began his tireless efforts to build a new system of government. When Dr. Vincent Escort proposed a great fleet of engineering be erected in one corner of the city, it was approved at once. Great cables are to be extended from the Temple of Earth all the way to the city, but I know not their purpose. Rumor has it the cables are to be linked with buildings under construction in the medical districts, also part of the doctor's proposal. The decreed construction schedule is tight and will surely require additional laborers from among the people and former Orthodoxy members. I spotted medic in training Holly White being scolded by Victor, a boy of the same age, for standing around and watching the construction. That is enough. I'll be honest, I didn't get all of it, but we got the gist of it, and that's all that really matters. Light curtain. There was someone at my door I had to deal with. Everything's here. For like the most part, everything that we kind of just read was about how they were trying to kind of have a wholesome coup, maybe not the right word to use, but just like a, I don't know if it would even be a coup so much as like just taking charge. I think there was a staircase I did not take. It was like down this way. I mean, we did kind of get an indication that some of the characters in the army were bad actors. De Rosa obviously was planning his thing was a coup with the profiteer and all that. I don't think I went down these stairs. We can also look. I didn't remember everyone's names very well. I think the people thing. Oh, you were Boris. Okay. Likes fighting and drinking. And I think he got updated from that, probably. Yeah, this just tells us everything that we kind of got from that. Henkel was a knight. Prime Minister Harina. No. Doesn't matter. All good. All fine. Good bonus lore. Was I down here? Gosh, I might be just going crazy. We might have actually... There's one thing missing here. This is the first floor. Yeah, I see my problem is I thought there would still be a, I thought there would still be a way to the temple from the bottom floor here, but clearly not. Rub up against a couple of walls. These walls ain't doing it, Chief. Oh my god. And when I came back to again to try to find any down wall, the only thing I could think of was super secret window, and there it is. Ruin Blade. I think that's a pretty good one, actually. Might have been worth it for me to come down here. Gives us a bonus magic attack, actually. Maybe not a really good one, but it's a cool good one. Glad I came back down, even if it was a little bit of a detour. How do I get back where we need to go? I need to go like all the way back up and around. Good thing I turned off encounters. forgot about how crazy this place is. It's so many ups and downs. Why'd they build it like this? Why was the Earth Crystal place so extra? You can't blame it on Eternia for, like, putting all their technology and stuff around here. I guess you can kind of blame it for, like, this part, but everywhere else it's just, like, too much, man. It's just too much. Yo, what up? Only gets worse from here. It's, rust in my tent. Because I let everyone suffer damage because I just didn't want to deal with them. Let me quickly give you your dagger. And I think I don't have raw blind on you. We, again, probably don't really need to do this, but I'll give it a shot. I do like having things I can steal. Even if they're not the best things to steal. Yo, is this place built different? There it is with its tubes. It looks cool with the tubes.
Is this the Earth Crystal? What have they done to it?
I mean, we basically knew they put tubes in it. We've been reading nothing but that. Also, apparently they weren't trying to, like, harm it, so that's good, right? That's a plus.
How awful! What do they think the crystal is? Some kind of toy?
I think they thought it was a good way to get some white magic energy to cure people. That's what it sounded like.
Me.
No, Edea. Why should you repent for the sins of your father? Now, let's get on with the rite of awakening.
Honestly, I was about to say, forgive you for what? Sins of your father. So I'm glad I bit my tongue there. Would have sounded like I wrote the script.
What's that on the crystal?
Is it a creature?
That's Gigas Lich!
Gigas Lich.
It's the Propagator of Doom as told of in the sacred texts of the Orthodoxy.
Well, whatever it is, here it comes!
Oh, look at this badass coming up. I like when they, RPG, or like a turn-based RPG that has like the different map has the enemy actually like coming into the screen like this instead of just standing there. I don't know, it's a really neat thing. Maybe I'm just silly for thinking about that. Anyways, scary guy. I don't know if I can poison you. Give it a shot. For now, I really should have tried equipping better stuff. And we will go not use this. Hopefully we'll have good luck with stealing. Okay, no poison happened. Undead as expected. Ooh, Giant's gloves. I would say as expected. It seems kind of obvious. And then what did you do? We probably want to slow it down. Raise your stats. So, yeah, Agnès might not have been the best option to have stealing. What do we have here? Anything that might be of use? I don't think Venom's gonna work. We can curse though to lower some stats on you. Might be a good option. Can't even like default right now. I don't think any of this is really gonna help us with what we have. Well, we know that you're weak to light, so we can at least see how Radiant Blast works. And we'll see if we can steal anything else. Hey, we got some Giant Axe. Alright. rough damage on that. And that was not the best on that. Okay. We're not in a great setup for what we should probably be doing. Try known thine enemy. Will White Wind. Maybe Rampart. Shoot. Alright, yeah. We won't worry about dispelling right now. What we can do is Curata Fool. Does pretty decent damage. Honestly, what we could also do would probably help a lot. For a little bit of extra flair. Magical attacks up, magical attacks up. I'm gonna risk the worm turns. We will... What do we want to do? I don't think any of this is really gonna help right now. We could try the wings at the moment. Oh, the Wormworks is not going to work because Tiz is at a lower BP. Normal attack then. I will try Venom, but I don't think Poison's going to happen. What is... Font of Life was regen, right? Nope, that's re-raise. Not that that's gonna really do anything. It's the other one. The other one's what I want. I wonder if re-raise is still gonna be in effect. Uh-oh. I might have made an oopsie. Let's... The worm turns now. We will... Sadly, we just don't have a lot of options. Nothing here is gonna really help us. And we can't really... Not... Oh, wait. I want to see how this works. Oh, we can suck that physical attack right out of him. Ooh. I don't know if this actually works, though. With undead, I don't know how effective that is, but we can see if this does anything. Absorb physical attack. We will try compounding again. Actually, no. Let's get our Dispel off right now. Just so re-raise is not going to be an issue, hopefully. Yeah, that worked. Oh, the guard was there. I forgot about the guards. And he's doing his shit again. One more time. Gastro lowers physical defense. This is silly of me to try to do. And we can try one more time to compound Ether and a high potion. quarter elixir, X potion. Potion and high potion. Water of life, that's what I'm looking for. So this should act as a pseudo poison, I believe. A critical hit. Didn't put me in. No, that's actually just regening him. That's just working as normal. Ain't that something? I'm just trying to have fun, guys. I'm just trying to do things that don't work out for me. What does subvert to? Charms all enemies. I'm sure that works. Okay, so since nothing here is going to work out, let's change our items around a little bit. I need to give you, I think, your S rank on swords. That'll do the trick there. Remove that. That should be fine. Actually, we don't want blood. Does Ruin do better? No, we want the physical attack. We just don't want the drain effect, but that should be fine. I guess I could have tried switching his stuff around. But yeah, so we'll use our fireball then. And let's dispel all of the nonsense we tried to do. I'm upset the regen does that. You would have thought it would have worked the same way as any other heal. Also, Fireball did not do too much either. At least we had Stand Ground. Did I not Worm? I guess I wasn't at critical condition. Good stuff. Everything's working out exactly as I planned. I forgot. I forgot how all of this works. Just Gastro juice him. This isn't gonna work right now. I need to not have you do that. Come at Tiz. I'm just trying to have fun. That worm ain't helping either. As long as we don't get hit, regen should get us in prayer stand ground phase. And we can see if that helps with damage. Well, so much for that. We're really doing it, guys. We're really getting there. Okay. Let us, one, change this out. We will fix this tempo. We will do what we gotta do.
The crystal's blessing!
We'll go with the simpler option because my option's not working. Everyone's okay. This is fine. I'm gonna pray real quick. We will... Do we have magic lowering? I don't think we do. Dual attack. We will rampart as we can, and you will do what I should have done in the first place. So the good thing with Curata is this will also allow us to do big damage because of the healing magic plus, and also work to get rejuvenation right back up for big damage. my main problem here is just that I didn't let this set well enough. Alright, we will have you continue to absorb status. That seems like the best course of action for you. We'll have you do that. We won't worry about Kara right now. So as long as Agnès gets this Curata out, we should be able to use our special again for more damage. So this is a lot easier when I'm actually fighting normally. Magic attack's real high right now. We don't want that. Actually, I'm wrong. Maybe I needed a bit more Curatas. Don't know why I decided to know that enemy and just do that. That's stupid of me. I don't know. I'm like trying to do too many things at once. Well, Tiz is dead. That's good. Glad Tiz died. Kinda forgot. We could actually treat ourselves so we're back at decent health. To get that known thine enemy off. You... Phoenix down. And then we will White Wing. It's not going to give us a lot. Yeah, there's our special. That actually changed a lot. Yeah, so we'll keep you as a known thine enemy because they're going to get healed real good. Don't need to be prayed? Yeah, you're good. You don't need to be prayed. I am doing this really stupidly. And we will just continue to absorb stats. Actually, we can do our special into a Curata immediately.
We'll not stop here!
Just known thine enemy twice. That'll be effective. That's fine. Big problem I'm having here too is just the fact that I'm not going fast enough. Forgetting that I have Ramper up that basically nullifies anything I'm trying to do here. Alright, and known thine enemy doesn't work if it... What am I, stupid? Am I a silly goose? I sure am. Absorb that magic attack. Yeah, you just do damage at this point. I'm clearly being dumb. just to keep it safe. Let's absorb magic attack, and then we will get our white wind. Good thing we don't really have to worry too much about what's going on, because I'm just playing this bad. Oh. Interesting. I guess he absorbs earth. I don't know who goes next, but let's see if we can do anything with that. Man, I think we're just surviving with absorbing, honestly. Stop it! Damn. Kind of hoping a Curata would have been the next one. Oh, he's basically dead. This was sloppy. This was stupid. But he was very easy to deal with. It's all good. Just, throw in some, Agastor acid and get some fireballs out. This was like, clearly this was a very easy fight to deal with because I didn't have to actually do any setup here to make it work better. I just really wanted some things to work, and they didn't. But hey, we leveled up. And we got another giant axe. We got 3 of those bad boys.
I wonder when that creature first settled here. I refuse to believe this could be my father's doing.
For better or worse, I believe the Eternian forces would have guarded the crystal from such threats. Maybe it took advantage of their weakened state to slip in unnoticed.
Save your jabbering for later. We have a crystal to awaken.
We know the drill.
Here goes. This is the 4th and final crystal. Make us proud, Agnès.
I'm surprised Agnès had such an easy time with stealing, honestly.
What's wrong? It's really nothing. But time and time again, the Duchy's people have warned us not to awaken the crystal. Agnès! I know. I ought not let it bother me. Now, let us begin, Eri.
Kind of a weird time to actually, voice your concerns when we've already done the other 3. Anyways, yeah, I think basically the easiest way to deal with that would have been to just have a bunch of people set up to heal. Especially if we could use that to keep the momentum of healing does 200% more. But I wanted to try to do other stuff, and it didn't really work out. And that's, really what made that longer than it should have been.
Not yet! Just a little longer! More! Keep going!
I dropped my controller! That's how you get Joy-Con drift, by dropping it. Not just normal wear and tear.
Still not enough! You can do this! Stop! That's it!
It's very pretty. We did it!
Hooray! We did it!
That's what I said. Also having, Adia try to do counter plays when that really was not working out for us wasn't any help either. Like, if she just was a pirate with amped up and free lunge, that would have been better.
Holy smokes! That was by far the brightest of the 4 crystals.
Agnès, are you alright?
Yes. Thank you, Tiz. Now all 4 of Luxendarc's crystals have been awakened. Nice work, everyone. What a joyous day. Now perhaps the world...
Is the Great Chasm gone?
Shut up, Tiz. She was saying something.
Nuh-uh.
How do you know, Ari?
Awakening all 4 crystals should have caused a pillar of light to rise somewhere in our world. It's the holy pillar, the first light, divine source of life and the origin of this world and the heavens above. Once I place my brooch within the holy pillar, the first light will spread across the world. And its divine light, born of the awakened crystals, will sweep away all darkness.
Sounds great.
And the Great Chasm should vanish along with the darkness.
So all we need to do is take you into the Pillar of Light. Then let's go! That is where this will all end.
Lead the way.
I'm with you. Together we go.
Hurrah! Your supportability cost limit has increased by 1. That is the max, if you can imagine.